In this quick video guide, we're going to talk about Quicksnap. That is how we can use an add-on to be faster and better to snap our objects when we want to work with more precision. So we can start here with the simple new general file in Blender. So we have our standard cube, and let's make a copy out of this. So I'm just gonna select this and do Ctrl C, Ctrl V. So I have a copy, and I can use the move and move it. Now, when I usually move objects in Blender, they don't snap. What I need to do is turn this on. Now, first in the default settings, this is gonna snap to the increments, which means they're gonna be like intervals in the movement. You can also turn this off and use the Control key and then move. You will see that it's gonna move according to the grid. You can also use the rotate together with Control, and let me show you here. You can see it's rotating using intervals, or you can also use the scale and hold Control and scale. So this is gonna scale using, again, like intervals. But if you want, you can use snaps already in Blender. You can activate them from here and you can choose. Now, for example, if I want to move from using vertices, so I want to move this one here using a vertex and snap it to this other one. So if I activate the snap and this vertex, and also the closest will be probably the better one. So if I click and move this, you can see I need to select the red, the blue, or the green axis, or I can click on the white circle. That's going to be better because it's taking the origin of the object, but when I get closer, you can see it's like automatically switching from vertex to vertex, which is pretty handy. So it's gonna like figure out which one is are the closest vertices in this case, because we selected the vertices and we select the closest. Now, if I change this, let's say to center, and I do the same exact operation, you can see that it's now snapping the origin to the vertices or the other object. So it's kind of different and probably less useful than the ones we saw before. Now you can also use edges instead of the vertices. So you can see now is snapping to the edges. So you're defining here what you want to snap from, well, snap to and snap with and using your object right here. So Quicksnap, it's an add-on that is going to help you to have like a quick set of tools that you can activate with a shortcut key, essentially. But you have everything you need already in Blender if you want. So let's get this add-on. So what I'm going to do is go to the web. You can see there is a, if you search for Quicksnap Blender, there is a page here in the Blender market and also a page in GitHub. Now, if you want to support the author, you can go right here and in the Blender market, and you have like a really small amount just to support the author. And here also are some animations showing you the various ways you can use this tool to snap objects together using vertices, edges, faces, origins, and so on. You also can use a merge vertices function that, again, it's already in Blender, so you just need to activate it. And then you have all the information right here. And also this is going to be the panel that we're going to find in the add-on. Now, to download and install the add-on, you can use also GitHub. In this case, it's totally free, so you just need to go all the way up here on the page and click here on the latest release. So if you click here, there you go. Then you click on the source code zip file, and that's going to be the zip file you will need to install the add-on. Now, when it's downloaded, probably in your downloads folder, then you're ready to install it. So you go to Edit, Preferences, Add-ons, and go to Install. Go to the downloads folder or wherever you downloaded it, and then select it, and then choose Install. Now, once it's installed, you can search for it here in the add-on page. So let's search for Quick, and there is the Quicksnap. So you activate it right here. You can click here, you have all the documentation, information, settings, you can change the colors, and here you have some shortcut keys or Quicksnap hotkeys that you can study. There are not so many, and this is the shortcut of the keyboard by default to activate it, but you can change it if you want to access this more easy. So if you want an easier activation, you can change this, but I'm gonna leave it to Shift Control V in this case. Just gonna work with the standard. So let's close this, and to test it, let's select one of these two cubes and let's do actually Shift Control and V, and now you can see that we have something happening. You can see it has turned on the snaps, but I can directly select where I want to snap to and where I want to go to. So from and to. So this is where I'm gonna snap from, and the other object is where I'm gonna snap to. So if I click, you can see I have vertices now enabled. So if I click on this vertex, one of these vertex, let's select this one here. You can see now I can choose also the other vertex. So it's pretty similar to what we do in Blender, but it's kind of a different visualization, and it's also more visible in a way, and quicker if you learn the shortcut keys. So you can see now we snapped this cube to this other cube. Let's go back, Control Z. Let's do again Shift Control V. And if you press 1, 2, 3, you can switch from vertices. 1, 2 is for the edges, and 3 is for the faces. So I can select this, for example, and I can snap it again to the vertices, or let's press 3 again. Now I can snap it to the faces, or let's press 2 and now I can snap it to the edges. So it's really easy once you understand the logic. Let's press ESC again. Let's exit, and again I want to select it. Control Shift V, and if I press again Control Shift V or Shift Control V, you can see that I have this pop-up menu, or tools options. So you can snap from here. You can select, let's say we want to snap from the origin of this, and again Shift Control V, and I want to snap to the let's say the face centers. So if I now move this, it's gonna snap from the origin to the face centers of that other object, and then I can go back, press ESC. Now one more thing, let's now join these two together. So I'm gonna select both with the Shift click, and then Control J to join them together. And now let's switch from object mode to edit mode. Now in edit mode, if you press 1, 2, 3 in Blender, you can select vertices, you can select edges, and you can see here you can switch from these 3 types of selection. Now I want to select faces. I want to select this face right here and this one right here, holding Shift and then X to delete them, and select faces, or you can hit the delete key of your keyboard. So I deleted these 2 faces because I want to join the vertices, not only move them. So what I'm going to do is in edit mode, again, do Control Shift V, and again, I am back to the same tool, and again, Control Shift V once more, and I want to snap vertices, Control Shift V, 2 other vertices. So if I take this vertex right here and move it right here, I just move that vertex to that other position. Now again, if I select this, Control Shift V, select again this vertex, but right now I want to merge it also together. So let me press ESC, and before I change anything, let me activate this one here, which is for merging vertices in Blender. So you already find that in Blender. And let's again, you can select vertices also from here in edit mode. So I want to select that one, Control Shift V, and then take that vertex, bring it right here, and now let's see the difference. So if I go back to the standard move tool in Blender and I move this vertex right here, you can see they still are separated. If I select this, you can see there is only one vertex because they have been merged together. So this is how you can use this tool in Blender. It's kind of a quick introduction of how you can use it, but if you are more if you're interested, you want to know more, you can check the rest of the documentation. This will be all for this video guide. If you enjoyed, please subscribe to the channel and check other video courses and video guides dedicated to Blender in our channel. And if you want to support us, you can join the channel as a supporter. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.